Hello, everyone. My name is Patricia Silver. I'm your host of Crown Different, and I would love our beautiful queen to introduce herself.
My name is Sandra McDonald, and I'm from Hull, Massachusetts, and I'm All-American Massachusetts lady with All-American pageants.
All right. Could you tell us a bit about your pageant system?
My pageant system is a wonderful system that has been around, as far as I know, for a long time, and women of all ages compete, and it has a very strong emphasis on community service and military service and patriotism and a sense of personal value that you're giving your talents back to the community, which obviously all of that I think is great.
Wonderful. Would you tell us a bit about your platform?
So my platform is anti-bullying efforts. And that's basically just what it sounds like is that I'm an advocate against bullying and for the protection of the victims of bullying at all levels of life. And I think when we first hear that platform, we immediately think, maybe based on some of our own experiences when we had as kids, bullying that goes on in schools and classrooms. And I certainly advocate against bullying in those sorts of environments, but my platform is actually much broader than that. It's an effort against bullying as it occurs in all walks of life, in both childhood and adulthood, in many forms, including forms that we may not immediately recognize it or label it as such. So as such, my platform is very broad. It starts in the kind of traditional way that we think of bullying as occurring, but then it extends to many other facets of life. And as such, it is a challenging platform because I do define it so broadly compared with the way many other people might define it. But the fact that it's a challenge means that I still take it on, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I think my involvement in pageantry is something that might actually be able to help me in the future make some efforts on my personal platform as well.
What is the purpose you have found with the crown?
So I'm new to pageantry, and my first pageant was just last October. So I have a state crown, a state title, but I haven't had it for very long. And so I'm still kind of feeling that out a little bit and evaluating that. But I think what it says to me is that I have experienced the inner and outer beauty that occurs and excellence that occurs when you do a pageant and when you identify yourself as a pageant contestant and you compete in one. And I think that sense of excellence is what I want to cultivate in myself. It's something that I've seen cultivated in other women who do pageantry, and I want to cultivate that for myself as well, and apply that to all the facets of life that I contribute to: my career, my hobbies, my family, my platform, which I just mentioned, and all the things that I contribute in life. And the reason is that ultimately, I think what life is about is not just simply being successful, quote unquote, in what we do and being happy, but I think it's also giving back to people in general, to humanity, and to acknowledge that our lives are better because so many people have contributed to our lives and given us things. And I think it's nice to kind of repay that and give something back. And I think it's really important to leave the world a better place than you found it, and leave every single facet of your life, every event, every person, every relationship in a better shape than what you found it. And so I think that's what pageantry for me is about. It's about giving back something in response to all the things that I've been given. And it's also, I do believe it's about inner and outer excellence as well.
Excellent.
I mean, many things in life, many things in life are about just your outer beauty. There are many other things, like, for example, academics in college and things that are just about your inner worth and your inner talents and your inner beauty. I like pageantry because I sort of feel like it combines both, and it combines both in a way that I can be proud of, and I don't have to feel shame or bashful or whatever. It's something I can be proud of, and I can use that as a platform to give back to other people.
Could you tell us why you started competing in pageants?
I think it's because this may sound a little bit strange, but I think this is part of it, is what I was just saying, is I think, I felt that sense of inner and outer beauty. I've been working hard in my whole life to cultivate excellence in my life. And I felt beautiful, and I felt on the inside and also on the outside. And I felt like I wanted a platform where I could show that and express that in a way where I didn't have to feel ashamed, where it was something that would be accepted and even encouraged, because other women were trying to do the same thing that I was trying to do. So I felt like this would be a good platform to try. And I don't think that age was really a deterrent at all, because I think that no matter what age you are, you can be beautiful, both inside and outside again. And as a matter of fact, I think the older we get, the more mature we get. And I think that maturity is something that's a form of beauty in and of itself.
Mhm.
So I have no qualms about doing this at my age. I'm not really that old, but even if I was, and even when I get to be 80, I hope I'm doing this, because I still feel that I can be beautiful in my own way, as only maybe myself at that age can be.
How and why would you encourage women of our age to compete in pageants?
I think it really helps if they have a platform or something that they want to stand for, and something that they want to give back to society regarding something they really believe in.
Mhm.
And I think if they have that and they feel beautiful both inside and outside, and obviously it doesn't have to be according to the traditional standards that
Mhm.
people associate, but we all know that sense when we have it, because I think women who compete in pageants just have that sense, and I think that's what leads them to do it. I think if they have something they believe in and they want to show that to the world, and they also want to experience what I would define as an inner and outer sense of beauty combined, which I feel like some areas of life can give you one or give you the other, but pageantry can give you both. I feel like they should go for it, because I think that is a wonderful feeling that we can have as women, that I think is very, very important. I want everybody to experience that at least once in their life. And I think the right pageant system can actually do that.
Yes.
So yes, I totally believe that it's for a lot of women, and some women should try it regardless of their age. Young women, older women, doesn't matter, because I think that's what it's about, and I think people can really experience that and benefit a lot from it by contributing and participating.
Will you tell our viewers what you do outside the world of pageantry?
So I work in the medical field as a researcher and consultant in various types of lung medicine and lung pathology and our environmental pathology. That's my career. What I do outside of both my career and pageantry. So I'm interested in martial arts. I do Korean martial arts. I love music, and I'm a pianist, and I also do choral music for my church. And I also play handbells too. So I love music, and I've been taking some form of music practice or music lessons ever since I was like a little kid.
Mhm.
I love astronomy. Um, I love fashion and dress. You know, that goes well with pageantry. I absolutely love that. I love looking at pictures of the latest fashions and things like that. I love taking walks, and I love spending time with my dog, Leica, who's in the background. She probably can't see her right now, but she's a little 12-year-old or 14-year-old Japanese chin, who
Oh.
likes to take walks with me.
Well, Sandra, thank you so much for taking your time out today and sharing your experiences with the world of pageantry.